In today's video guys, I am going to be telling you how to get higher placement and higher points in the Fortnite Cash Cups and Fortnite tournaments. Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel today guys. Now in today's video guys, as you already know, we're going to be reviewing FaZe Mega's gameplay, and I'm going to be teaching you guys some tips and tricks and some game styles to make sure you get to the leaderboards of the Fortnite tournaments. Now before we quickly get into this video, make sure you guys smash a like on the video right now. Let's go for 50 likes, why not? It's a new year, and make sure you drop a sub to the channel. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So before you do anything in Cash Cup stuff, you need to find your own specific playstyle. Whereas people have aggressive, people have passive, people go in the middle and stuff like that. So for me, I actually like to play passive, then play aggressive end game. Whereas people just like to go aggressive the whole game and get high points while going into end game, where it's actually really hard. But if you can do it, you can do it. We're starting off again. If you've been doing the new box fights in creative and you're literally clapping people, the 1v2s and box fights, I recommend you go for the aggressive, because it basically shows you're good at close encounters and build fights, and you'll be good towards the end games of the match as well. Therefore, some people are actually bad at box fighting and turtling, so that's why you want to go like me and go passive. But also you can go in the middle, and we'll get into that later in the video. Now if you want to play with the aggressive playstyle, I recommend landing somewhere a central map where you can get high loot and get a couple of enemies around you for them early points in the game. Now these are places like Salty Springs, some Retail Road, depending on where the bus comes in, Pleasant Park. Just knowing that you're going to get people landing with you, these are the type of places. And constantly from surviving there and killing the people, you're constantly running around finding players and just building and battling them, even if they don't want to battle. And also playing passive is like just landing somewhere on the outskirts of the map, not even a named location sometimes. Now I'll put a picture on the screen of where a good spot is to land, where I land. Now this is a good point, and what passive players do, they will try to ignore every battle they can get in unless they're properly getting rushed. Until end game, when there's like 20-30 left, they will just sit there, spray boxes and get late game kills and rely on the placements to get higher points. Now because the placements are stupid in some Cash Cups, you can get like 10 points a game from placement just without even shooting a gun and building, except from a little bit of box fights.
No way, just did that.
But yes guys, that is the other one. Then if you want to go in the middle, like landing somewhere like Pleasant Park, Salty, just like the aggressive. But then just not getting into battles mid-game, just getting 1 or 2 kills to spawn, then going back to getting points in the end game. Now once you've actually found which one of these you actually want to do, this is where you want to learn the harder stuff. Now by the harder stuff, I mean stuff like getting really good at turtling, so then you can get kills while turtling. That is extremely hard, but that is what FaZe Mega and Boog and stuff are really good at. That's how they get so many points end game, and that's why they go to the passive strategy. Now no matter what playstyle you actually choose to play as, semi-aggressive, semi-passive, completely passive to end game, or proper W key, you can do well in any tournament. It doesn't matter how you play it, just matters how many points you get in the end run. So for example, if you're passive, you're getting all the late game points, make sure you get a lot through all your games and you will get on the leaderboard and earn some money. If you're playing aggressive, honestly, just get as many kills, get as many aim placement as well, and you're going to get there. Semi-aggressive, semi-aggressive, semi-passive, same thing. You just want to get a lot of points, which you will by doing that method anyway. The next thing is you've got to be intelligent when choosing what to do in the game. Now if you see 2 kids turtling, they look like they're good, and you see a third party coming in and there's going to be 3 solos going into a battle, why would you get in that? You're obviously going to have a higher death rate percentage to die. So you want to pick fights that you know you've either got an advantage, or you're confident about the fight, or you think you're 100% you're going to win. For example, if you see a kid get sniped from 100 meters away and there's no one around you, push him, because the snipe does 100 shield instantly. You know they're going to be weak, you know you've got the HP advantage, you know you can easily kill him. But for example, if he got sniped and there's 3 teams turtled around you, do not, because as soon as they see you move, you will get targeted by the 3 teams, and then you'll most likely take some damage and even die. But the worst thing you cannot do is just not expect a fight. People in this game are so random and you don't know what they're going to do. You may see a team running past you thinking they're not going to battle you, but then they could randomly just turn around and battle. Like, you've got to be alert while playing this game. You can't just be like not paying much attention, just walking, running around, sat in a turtle, sat looking at your phone, looking at your other monitor, sat in a turtle. You've got to be alert, as people in this game will do anything to get a kill, to get a point. Now, honestly, I've seen so many people just not pay attention, then they get rushed and then they get shocked and they're just not ready for the fight. Like, they're just not ready to engage in a battle at all, and they're against someone that really wants to kill, really needs a point. Now, there's just sometimes in the game, in the scrim, where you just have to get in the battle. Like, he might be pushing you, might be trying to run away from Storm. There's sometimes you just have to go for the battle. You might have a few bandages, you might have a few med kits. You're just going to have to go for the battle because he will not leave you. And if you run away, it'll make your opponent think that you don't want the battle, you're not good, or something like that. And it'll make them be more aggro onto you, and they will not let you get away, and you will just die instantly. Now, when rotating endgame, I recommend going early. A lot of teams like going late, as they can just be behind people, maybe get some shots off, but then they get stuck in zone, which I do not like personally, as when I play these games. But a lot of people do go early, and then when they get early, they get on the far edge of the circle from the back. So from the right edge to the left, if it's rotating to the left. And for example, they will just sit there and spray everyone turtling towards them, as they don't really protect themselves from the front. And as soon as they get a few kills or laser some people, they will play aggressive and go and finish them off. Now, this is a really good method to get a lot of points endgame. As you can see on the screen, Mega himself does do this quite a lot in endgame. Now, guys, hopefully you like the tip. Now, I'm going to end that video there. But if this video does well and you comment down below saying you want some more tips, I will 100% make another video, because I've got many more tips. I just didn't want to cram them into one video, as I didn't know, because a lot of people will not want to sit here for a whole 15-minute video. Now, if you would like more tips, make sure to like and show me some support of this video, and I will be sure to do that. With that being said, I'm going to end the video there, guys. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see ya.